welcome to the ALLEN archive. As a mentor at ALLEN Overseas, I have seen so many students and their dedication to achieve that top rank. So today we have a very special guest with us, Snehin, who is currently studying at NIT Surathkal. So Snehin, it is a pleasure to have you here. How has been the transition from your preparation days to the current college life been for you?
Yes, so the transition has definitely been interesting because during my prep days, we have a lot of hectic schedule and we have a lot of stress about the exams. But once you enter into college life, you realize that during your prep days, you are a lot in your comfort zone, and now you have to move on like out of your comfort zone, and you have to meet a lot of new people. So during the prep days, I think everybody will have a fixed schedule. They'll strictly adhere to the schedule. But then once you come to college, you realize that no one's going to force you to study. No one's going to guide you like how your parents or teachers were guiding you during your prep days. You realize that you have to be more responsible, and you have to be you have more freedom in your college. So you realize that with that freedom, you should be responsible as well. You need to be able to prepare well for your exams through your own hard work, not from someone pushing you. During your prep days, you realize that your schedule is a lot more hectic. So far for me, my first year schedule was not that hectic. It was fine. And then it's a lot more relaxed than prep days because you're under a lot of stress. You're constantly trying to get better and better. But here you're trying to also do a lot more other stuff. You're trying to reach out to new people, trying to make better connections. Correct. So it's very different. It's a new phase that you enter into.
Most of the students, they just have it in their mind that they just want to somehow pass the examination to get a college seat in a decent location. But for some, there is a moment when it comes in your life when you just realize that I'm just not going to participate in it, but I'm going to win it. So when did that shift happen for you?
Yes, so this is like shift that happens in everyone's life, I feel like, when you become serious about something. So for me, it was during my 11th grade. I was aware about the JEE exam, but then I was not very much focused on it. I was not trying to get better every day. But then after my 11th grade, after the scores came out, I had the second highest rank in my school, but that was only for the school part. So then I realized that I definitely have the potential to put it into a competitive exam. And what better competitive exam than JEE itself? So that's when I decided to take the JEE preparation more seriously. And one of the best institutes that I could find was ALLEN, obviously. So that's when I decided to join ALLEN, and with the help of my teachers and mentors, I was able to take my preparation to another level. So before my 11th, I was still had an idea about JEE and was somewhat preparing for it, but that's when after this turning point, I decided to take the preparation more seriously and to become more focused in my preparation.
After a very long day at school, then coming back for long ALLEN classes hours in the evening. So how did you used to make up your mind for that setup for the studies?
So obviously we had school from 7 to 1:30 in the morning. And then some days we would have extra classes up till 4, and we would reach home around 4 to 4:30. So obviously you're going to be tired after such a hectic day. Absolutely. And you're going to want to be having rest. But then your ALLEN classes and your tuition classes will also start about 4:30 to 7:30 or 8:30 in the evening. So I would usually sleep while on the journey back from school during the bus ride. I would take that to rest more. And then once I reach back home, I would freshen up and have some light food so that I can get ready for my classes. And then my classes were in the online mode. So what the teachers would do is they would encourage a lot of interaction, which was very helpful to make a better studying environment. A lot of the students were also very attentive in the class, which would also trigger a competitiveness in you that would make you try to even compete with them, and you'll start answering questions in class to your teachers. Right. So it'll produce a really good study environment even at home. So I feel like ALLEN is one of the better institutes because the teachers are very efficient. They encourage a lot of interaction in class, and they motivate you to speak up in class even if you're wrong. So I feel like the studying environment is very popular in Allen.
Was there any particular mentor or your teacher whose guidance or piece of advice was actually being created a significant impact on your preparation journey? If you can remember it and share, you can share it with us.
Yes, sir. So my mentor during my preparation days was Soumya sir.
Okay.
And he was very helpful and very supportive. I remember at one point my school had changed its timings from 7 to 1:32. They changed it to 10 to 5:30. So which would make me reach home at around 6:30 or even 7 sometimes. So this made me like, it made it very difficult for me to attend the classes because the classes were from 4 to 8:30. And I would miss almost 2 to 3 classes, and which is like a very big impact on my preparation. But I had a very brief call with ALLEN Soumya sir, and he was very supportive throughout the process. He helped me make up a new study plan, helped me make up a new timetable so that I can prepare more efficiently. Even if the setback was there, he was always optimistic, and he was ready to help me get a comeback as well. And he was always supportive after the test series as well. They would go through the scores. They would give constant feedback was there from the team. So it was definitely very supportive and encouraging. It will help. It was after that point, that difficult period, it was also very motivating, so that I can give a better effort at the exam. So.
Right. Talking about the setback, we all know that success isn't like a straight line to walk on, right? So when there must have been some days in which your ALLEN mock test result score were low or even not as per your expectation. So how did you handle that disappointment, and how did you prepare for it the following day to handle it?
Yes, sir. I remember my first mock test that I gave. I got a very low rank in the candidate list, and I remember my disappointment as well because even though like I knew I was not very well prepared, I felt like I could have definitely done better. But then you have to realize that you're not actually competing with a lot like the people at ALLEN. You're competing with more than 15 lakh people in India. So you need to realize that it is you who need to get better step by step. So once I saw my initial rank, I decided that next time I write the exam, I'm going to get a better rank than what I have right now. So I just realized that every time I'm going into a test, I'm just going to try to become better than who I was before that test and who I was in the previous test. So with this mindset, I was able to, little by little, I was able to improve, and by each test, my rank was also becoming better and better. So this mindset helped me become better in my mock test and at the final exam as well.